What is up, YouTube? I'm back with another Jurassic World Evolution video. Today we're going to go over a recap basically of the dinos and the islands, and then I'm going to go on to talk about my favorite features and some features that I wish we had in the game to make it just a little bit better. But so far, from what I've seen, I'm going to be really happy with the game, and I'm most definitely super excited for it. First off, we're going to talk about the dinosaurs. There had what seems to have been 42 confirmed dinosaurs for the game at launch. Where we get this number from is from IGN's 20-minute playthrough. When they went to the Hammond Creation Lab to create their Struthiomimus, there was a number at the top that said 1 over 42, which could mean they had 1 out of a total of 42 dinosaurs in their park, or they've only discovered 1 out of 42 dinosaurs that are discoverable. Most likely it is 42 dinosaurs that can be discovered. I don't see them putting a 42 limit to our dinosaurs in our parks. 28 dinosaurs have been revealed. This isn't including the Indominus Rex that's most likely going to be in the game. 4 species profiles left until the game comes out. I'm really excited to see what these are, and that means we only have 4 weeks left until we can start getting into the gameplay. Some of the dinosaurs that have been revealed but haven't, been officially confirmed are the Myosaur, the Dracorex, and the Chunkingosaurus / the Chilosaurus. I'm going to get into detail with these. The Myosaurus was first discovered in a dig site description. Sorry about that. Where it's basically said that this dig site is well known for commonly finding Myosaur skeletons, which, basically put those in the game. Why else would they talk about it? And then the Dracorex was in, I believe it was in one of the IGN's, videos where they talked about the game. Or it was like an interview video. But basically, they were going through dig sites and how the dig sites list the dinosaurs you can find there. The Dracorex was in one of those dig sites. And then, in the same IGN 20-minute gameplay video that they had out, one of the silhouettes in the Hammond Creation Lab was basically either the Chunkingosaurus or the Chilosaurus. After narrowing it down, deciding what letters it started with, seeing as how they were in all alphabetical order, and it just happened to match up in the CH range. And they're the only possible dinosaurs that could fit that silhouette in that alphabetical range. Moving on to islands. For the first island, I believe it's going to be Matanceros, which is going to be the daytime island. We've seen this island so many times in the gameplay videos that we've seen, or the demos that they let the Gamey Beaver and Best in Slot play. They're 45 minutes. Those were on Matanceros, and it seems to be the tutorial island. So I'm pretty sure that's where we're going to start. Like I said, the setting is daytime. We've seen it. It's been confirmed on the Jurassic World Evolution website. So I believe that's going to be the first island. And then moving on from there, we have Isla Muerta, which I believe is going to be dusk. On the website, on their official website, it does mention sunsets. So I believe that would be the scenery, and it being dusk. And then moving on to that, we've seen Takano, which I believe is going to be the opposite. It's going to be dawn. If you look on the website, if you look at the picture that they have for Isla Takano, it looks like a sunrise, but it doesn't look like that sunset. And then moving on from there, we have Peña, which they've just recently shown. If you guys remember seeing that, if you guys have been keeping up with it, it's nighttime, and it's supposed to be the smallest island to build on. It's going to be really, really hard. It gives a really eerie feeling when you're building on it, so it's something that we're going to have to focus a little bit more on security with, I assume. Can't wait to play it and, go through it with you guys. And then moving on from there, we have Isla Sorna and Isla Nublar. I can give my opinions on this. Isla Sorna, I think, is going to be our sandbox mode. I believe it's gonna give us that day and night cycle that everybody wants. Um, I it's gonna be the biggest island there. I believe it's gonna be kind of an introduction into Nublar. Um, I'm really excited to see what it does bring. If it does bring that day and night cycle, I don't know what setting it could be set at, seeing as how we already have the daytime, dusk, dawn, and night settings in the previous 4 islands. After Sorna, we have Nublar. What I think is going to happen with Nublar is it's going to go into kind of a story mode gameplay, where you have to play through a story mode to then unlock it. But that might just be, a little bit of hopes in there. But that's my opinion on it. Alright, so let's talk about some of my favorite features that I've noticed so far. And first off, we're going to start with the character guides. I absolutely love the fact that we have character guides that interact with us and they talk to us based upon the decisions we make. If we go back to JPOG, we had Alan Grant and Eddie Sadler, and I believe there was Dr. Wu in there too. I don't remember. It's been a while since I played. But, it was just basic. They just had a little image pop up on our screen in one of the corners, and we had to read it, we had to stop, we had to take the time to actually read it. Whereas now they have these characters that actually talk to us and they interact with us. They keep us engaged into what we're doing, and it brings a lot of character from the movies into our games, and it really brings out the same character, you know what I mean? I absolutely love the sarcasm that comes out of Ian Malcolm. He's still so against it, but he's kind of accepted it, and he says so much sarcastic things, even in the first, 15 minutes of the game. And I'm that's something that I absolutely love. I love that little bit of splash they put in there, and they're bringing to our homes. Another thing that I really like from the game is the transport unit. The way they transport dinosaurs now is really great. I remember in JPOG where they kind of just made them appear in the other pin or wherever you were taking them. I don't remember if it had the crates that came down and scooped them up or not. It could have been another game that I'm thinking of, but this actually gives detail. You can actually watch them transport your dinosaur across your island into whatever cage it's going into, and it looks really good. It looks really lifelike the way the dinosaurs just dangle there when they're they're out, in lack of a better term. Another thing I like is the molding of the fences. Instead of just these square boxes that we put our dinosaurs in, we can actually configure our fencing in different shapes and different sizes, and it really makes it look good, and we actually get to design our park to look really good to our eyes, and not just be not puke it on a screen, where we actually want to go back later on and look at this park that we designed. Another thing is the missions. I'm really, really happy that the game is guided by missions. JPOG had missions. I know I keep comparing it to JPOG. That was years ago, though. That was way back on the PlayStation 2. But the missions kind of keep us focused, and now it's not where you just do mission, complete the game. Now you have to decide, you have to make choices to pick which missions you're going to do, and you're not just going to follow those missions to the end of the game. these are missions that, keep you on pace, and it can even set you up for failure. If you're following all your missions for, say, entertainment, you might forget about the security aspect of your park, and you might, forget to build these bigger, stronger fences for your larger carnivores because you're more focused on one selective mission compared to the bigger picture. And it really brings, like I said earlier, like a splash. It kind of brings flavor to your park. Sorry for the stuttering. But those are some of my really, favorited features that I've seen so far in the game. I mean, there's others, but off the top of my head, this is what stands out to me right now. So now on to the features that I wish we had in the game. I really wish we had egg incubators. Kind of like if you go back to the original Jurassic Park movie, when they were on the so-called ride or whatever, and then they went to the hatchery room where they went down and they got to see the baby velociraptor hatch, and Ian Malcolm had, his quote, "Where life finds a way." That whole thing. I really wish we could watch our dinosaurs hatch, and this kind of goes into my whole features that I wish we had. It's kind of all rolled into one. But moving on from the egg incubator and watching our dinosaurs hatch, I obviously wish then we would have baby dinosaurs to where we could kind of watch them grow up, and it would give us kind of more of an emotional attachment. Yeah, the graphics look really, really good, and when they come out of the Hammond Creation Lab, they're fully grown, they're ready for display. But what if we had these baby dinosaurs that you're putting in these large exhibits with grown-up dinosaurs? Maybe it could be more for your entertainment. What is it called? Your entertainment aspect of your park. If more baby dinosaurs, you have more entertainment, but your science doesn't really go up. Stuff like that. Because, they could breed in the park. That would be cool too. That'd be another feature I like to see, is male-female. We know they breed, inside their enclosures or whatever. And then moving on from that, let's go with the small creature exhibits. I really wish we could put small creatures in our parks. I know in I believe it was my top 10, the top 10 dinosaurs, my wish list, that's what it was. My top 10 wish list, I had the Compsognathus in there. But from what it looks like from gameplay is we're not going to be able to have any small dinosaurs. We don't have the enclosures for it. We don't have the fences for it, which is really unfortunate because the Compsognathus is one of the only dinosaurs to ever be seen in the movies that hasn't really been in, JPOG or this upcoming game, Evolution. It has been in Jurassic World, the game for mobile. Or no, my bad. Not Jurassic World, the game. Jurassic Park Builder for mobile. And then moving on after that, we have a day counter. So this would fit into more of a day and night cycle. But say every 15 minutes in real time would be one game day. And this is where everything ties in for my features that I wish we had. Because say it takes 6 months for a baby dinosaur to turn into a juvenile to be released into the enclosure with the bigger dinosaurs. That would be really cool. You'd have to maintain these baby dinosaurs. You'd have to make sure they're fed and everything. And it would be another aspect as compared to with your already adult dinosaurs that are in your enclosure. And it would kind of keep the pace rolling. Kind of. I guess it would have kind of a negative effect because that means you would have to wait for these days to pass to get a dinosaur to put into an exhibit, whereas you can just hatch them and they're already good to go into the exhibit as it is now. But I just think it would be really cool, and it would give a really good emotional attachment to your dinosaurs if you could breed them, watch them grow up, take care of them, and then release them into an exhibit. As for features that I wish we had that kind of sums it up, I'm sure there's others, but I didn't include them in this video. I'm gonna wait probably until my gameplay starts, and that's gonna be something we talk about during gameplay.
Extracting species profile. Spinosaurus is a genus of large theropod dinosaur. Its distinctive sail was formed of long extensions of vertebrae, connected and covered by skin and possibly used for thermoregulation and display.
You guys just saw the species profile for the Spinosaurus. I was going to talk about what I'm most excited for, but I'm most excited for the game in general. And the Spinosaurus is just up there on my list. I had to give the species profile. I was at work when it came out, and I pretty much lost it. Like, I was super happy. It looks really good. I'm really impressed with it. I'm really impressed with the game, and I just can't wait to get into it, get gameplays out, and hopefully, you know, keep in contact with you guys and have you guys tell me, you know, what you want to see. I have an idea of what branch I'm going to go into. Actually, I know for a fact what branch I'm going to go into, but I'm going to keep it a secret up until the gameplays are coming out. You guys will see probably the first video. I think I'm going to be doing 20-minute videos, probably closer to 30-minute videos for my gameplay. I'll probably do 2 the day that it comes out. And then after that, we'll probably do 1 a day. Up until we get to a certain point, things start slowing down. But, you know, you guys let me know what you guys think about Jurassic World Evolution. Let me know what your favorite features are for the game. And let me know what features that you guys wish we had in the game. Until next time, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.